My name is Temidayo Adesanya and I'm the head corporate services at the Pottersland School, Chevron, Lagos. I took the SALLC program in January 2022, and that was in cohort 6. I learned about the SALLC program through the LAIT Foundation Instagram page and Dr. Bimbo Ogundere's Instagram page. I kept seeing the posts on the Instagram page and I was like, I should do this program. Then I was like, there's no need, I think I'm already functioning well. Then I keep seeing posts of sessions and I saw some school owners and head of school that I know, and I just felt for them to be in that program, and I think there's going to be a lot. Just like I said earlier, the posts that kept on posting. So that encouraged me to begin the program. My best module. Wow, I have more than one. I have about 3. So I'll just talk about briefly. Module 1, because Module 1 talks about you being a leader. I mean, how prepared are you to be a leader? I mean, for you to be a leader, you need to know that you need to lead yourself first. Then you need to look out for the people you are leading. You need to be able to listen, mentor, coach, delegate, care for the people you are leading. And it also talks about you having to possess skills to be a leader, like management skills, communication skills, the job knowledge. I mean, for you to be a leader in a school, you have to be a teacher, or more like you have to know what teaching means, how to teach, be a teacher, and then being technical skills. So that's one. Then module 4 and 5. Module 4, which is culture and power. Culture is a major thing in a school. It can either make or mar an organization. So basically, the culture, I was able to understand the impact culture can do to an organization. So every organization needs to be careful the kind of culture they create for the organization, especially schools. Otherwise, when you have new people coming in and they see a particular way things are being done, they just blend and it may not be right. And then apart from the staff, even for parents, your customers, how do they see you? How do you communicate with them? How do you involve them in everything you do in your school? How well do you also involve them in decision making? So some parents would like to, I mean, they want to have an impact, but if the school keeps shutting them out, they might just be on their way out. So that's very important, the culture. Then structure, that's module 5. Now structure, I would say, is my best out of the 3, because personally I'm a very organized person. So I always like things to be done, I mean, step by step processes, because I believe that if processes are being put in place, things will always work out. So if you want to achieve something, once you go through the steps, the processes, you will always get a result. But if there's no process, everything will just be muddled up. So the fact that in the school structure, which involves a lot of things like the hiring, you need to be able to hire right. You can't just be hiring based on sentiment, because if you don't hire right, there's going to be a problem with teaching. Then you also have to have continuous professional development. You have to put structure in place for teachers to develop themselves, and you as a school, as a leader, to also impact them or design a program that will develop them. My personal highlights will be the one-on-one session with Dr. Bimbo, because it makes you open up more and you are able to talk about what is peculiar to your school and what is peculiar to what you're facing as a leader. I remember, I think we spent more time than usual. In fact, I remember that day, the phone keeps cutting off. I kept calling her back. She kept calling me back. It was really very informative and insightful. I was able to share some of the challenges I was facing, and she was able to tell me what to do and how to handle it. And I was able to use those tips and it worked well. Then the second highlight will be the physical meet with the cohort member. The 3 times we met, it was, it was fun, it was informative, it was insightful. We were able to share our ideas and all that. SALLC program has impacted my school in a way that I've been able to use all the content or all the modules to make a difference in the school structure, the school culture, and for me, myself being a leader, leading people in the school. So I would say that it has made a lot of impact in terms of the structure, processes like hiring, professional development. So I've been able to design a proper structure, especially the school improvement plan. As a leader of a learning community, SALC has impacted me in different ways. First of all, it has made me a better leader in terms of understanding the pros and cons of being a leader. Being a leader is not just holding a position. It's more like leading people that you are able to impact in their lives in terms of caring for them, mentoring them, coaching them. So it has really impacted a lot. It has given me more insight into what leadership is and what to do, what not to do, how to mentor people, how to coach people, how to live by good example. So when people you are leading are seeing you do this, I like to achieve this, I like to do this. So that has done a lot. I would recommend the SALC program to school leaders. I've recommended it to some of the leaders in my school, and they are hoping to start anytime soon once they've been able to save enough money, because it's not small money to do that. So I'll recommend it. And even when I keep posting most of my, all the LAIT Foundation posters with my picture and all that, people were like, what's this program about? What's this? So I've been very happy to tell them about it and all that, because they keep seeing that. Even recently, the one on super teachers, they've been everybody was like, wow. So I'll recommend it to anybody, because I know that they're going to learn a lot, and I know that they are not going to be the same leader as they were before the program. The benefits of the SALC program, first of all, is being able to learn from the person that has done this, because the program is not just for doing sake, because, okay, Dr. Bimbo has gone to read about this and she's coming to share it. She has, done training on it. She has certification and she has practiced it in her school and she has seen the results. So that's why, because most of the models, by the time she's describing any of the areas, she always has examples of how it's worked in her school. Of course, I like the fact that she was also sincere that some didn't work, some worked. This is what worked, this is what didn't work. They tried this and all that. So that benefit is the fact that being able to understand the way things work. Then also networking. I've been able to meet a lot of school owners and school leaders. At the moment now, I have my cohort members. I've been able to share a lot of things with them. They have shared a lot with me. Letting know that we have as many schools as possible and so many things are going on. Being able to share our resources. Thank you.